To make udon noodles, first you need flour. All-purpose works well. Red flour works well. Don't use rice flour. Don't be stupid. We needed a kitchen skill to measure this out, but we don't have one. Next, you need salt. Ideally from your own tears and suffering, but sea salt works well as well. And the last ingredient is water, but in this damned country, we don't have any. This is approximately 400 grams of flour, although we have no way of telling. These noodles were made by my home people in the mountains. It was a rough harvest, and all we had left was wheat. We ground it into flour. We cried in it. We tried making it into dough, and eventually it became just cohesive enough for us to gnaw as we starved. One lump of dough was given to each couple in the village, and we barely made it out of the winter alive. Ever since then, they've been seen as noodles, guaranteeing the sanctimony of your love. Now that we've got our salty water, we're gonna mixeroo them together, as we say in the village. And initially, it's gonna not really hydrate all that much of the flour, but as you work it, eventually you should be able to start getting more and more in. After a while, the ball of dough should be at least have most of the flour hydrated. The shape of the noodles that we'll be ending up with is quite irregular. Each noodle has a different thickness, shape, width, girth, what have you. But that's on purpose. You see, the village I grew up in didn't have the best gene pool. It was quite incestuous. Next, we're going to take our ball of dough and put it on some plastic wrap or a Ziploc bag. My village people used to do this step with leaves and whatever wrappings they could find on the forest floor, but luckily the luxuries of the modern world have made this a bit easier. Next, we're going to stomp the life out of it, just like we had to stomp the life out of the mice that crawled into our homes so that we could have the slightest bit of meat. You really want to keep at it until it resembles something like an earlobe of an infant. That's what we used to compare it to in the village. Lastly, we need to let it rest until sundown. Anyone well-versed in torture knows that if they get too used to the pain, then they won't hurt as much. And we need to let the gluten in this dough relax. While waiting for the 2 hours for the noodles to rest, I like to think about the sins I've committed and my life in general, especially about my upbringing and my parents. Now that the dough is rested for 2 hours, I've opted for a change of scenery. I feel like the outdoors reminds me of my home. Anyways, you're gonna want to dust this with cornstarch and roll it out into a rectangle. About 2-3 millimeters thick. About as thick as, well, you don't need to know that. Alright, so we're approaching about the right thickness. You want this to be a bit more rectangular if you can make it, and a bit thinner if you can. But udon is meant to be a chewy noodle. Thick, as you say. So, now that we've rolled it out to the appropriate thickness, we need something to cut it with. Just put that aside. You're gonna fold it in on itself about 3 times or so. Just draped like that. Make sure you've got enough space to properly get all this. Don't mind where I got this knife from. It's from my village, actually. All of the villagers were given knives like these. So it was part of the long winter. Anyways, you want to cut them into about, say, 3, 4, 5 millimeter wide, maybe 2-3 millimeter thick. It should be nice and chunky. Alright, now that you've cut your noodles, they should be ready to boil. This can range anywhere from 9 to 13 minutes. It takes quite a while to boil, just like the meat that goes along with it. So now now we're going to add the noodles to the boiling water. I'm sure you have enough to be able to properly stir and separate these. You know, these noodles, every time I cook them, it reminds me of the hard times, of the great famine in my mountain village. You know, it seemed that year that our god, Nyarlathotep, decided to abandon us that year. But fortunately enough, he at least did save the lovers of our village, people who could grow families and be strong. But it seems like he wanted everyone else as a sacrifice. Alright, now we're gonna strain it. Alright, now you're gonna add whatever sauce or accompaniment you want with your noodles. This is a secret village blend. And just stir it on. Now it's time to serve our guests. Hello? Kurt? Kurt? I can't move. Where the hell are we? What's going on? Yeah, my head's all fuzzy. But I think I remember we were on our Valentine's date seeing that sexy rated R movie, and we were on the sidewalk walking home and some weird approximately 4'10" midget came up to us. He had weird acne and he knocked us out.
Wait, 4'10"? No. He was definitely 4'9". Like, that guy was like a fucking hobbit.
I said approximately. I was trying to be nice. Maybe he's a good guy.
A good guy? But literally locked in his fucking wine cellar. God. What the fuck are they gonna do to us?
Damn it. Colin, what are we gonna do?
I don't fucking know, man.
What's that? So, seems our little guests have woken up.
Who the hell are you? Let us go! What do you want from us?
I want to feed you. And I've already brought one more guest.
Get the fuck out!
Come on! Hey, stand the fuck up! Down on the floor. Come on. There we go. Now open wide. Alright. Good boy. Yes. But no matter how good the boy, all things must go.
No! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Alright. Now, I understand that you two are lovers. But I'm not killing you because you're gay. Being homophobic is wrong. And adhering to archaic traditions like that doesn't make any sense in these modern day times. Now, on to the ritual.
Kurt, we have to get the fuck out of here. This guy's insane.
Alright.
You're gonna kill me.
No. You're gonna be reincarnated.
What?
Don't worry.
That's not how the world works.
No. Open wide.
No.
Sweetie.
Stop.
Come on.
Stop.
Come on.
Stop.
Just. There we go. There we go.
Oh.
Attaboy.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Alright. I get if you're resistant.
Stop.
This is gonna happen.
Stop it.
Alright. Now it's your turn, sweetie. Come on. Come on.
No, I'm not.
Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Seems like a little feast of ours is over.
No!
Happy Valentine's
No!
Day.
No!
Well, what are we supposed to do?
Wait a second.
Wait.
I don't think you guys realize you don't have anything covering your mouths.
I hate myself.
Hey, so I'm not gonna lie to you
Is
guys.
there a way of, like dimming this?
I don't know how to put this, but we're actually gonna make some fetish porn.
Why?
Oh yeah, that's
No! Why did...
yeah.
Dimitri, you come down now!
I have the tunes! I need the tunes!
No!
Let me do it! Now! God damn it!
Come on, fuckers.
Gay.
Hey, you're finally awake.
I can't move. Oh no. Yeah, my head's all fuzzy. I can't really remember very well. No. We were on our Valentine's Day, seeing that movie, that sexy rated R movie.
Why does it have to be sexy?
Colin doesn't want to admit that.
I want to feed you.
Well, I am pretty hungry. Why?
No.
Yes. Unfortunately, no matter how good the book is. Oh my god.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Rip to that guy.
Stop. There we go. Alright.